Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR. And yes, there's a different background behind me. I, I am in the Poconos. By the way, you can see the haze. It isn't fog when the sun is out. I was like, shit, Canada came south again. So, what are we going to talk about today? I was actually going to make this into a short, and then I realized, first off, I haven't been doing shorts, so you probably wouldn't catch it. And secondly, there might be more teeth to this than just a simple short. By the way, there's a link at the bottom of the screen for 10 cards. There's tavern.games/DTRPG. There is a Christmas in July sale going on at drive through. So you might want to check it out. I got up here and you see there's a lot of especially for the restaurants, ones that were open 7 days a week because of the summer, closed Wednesday, shortened their hours. These are places that just do breakfast and lunch. Used to be 7 to 3. Now they're doing like 7:30 to 2. So why are they shortening these days? Why are they no longer serving food, right, on Wednesdays? Another local establishment just does takeout now. You can sit at a table, but you're not going to have your table service. And it's because people are not available to work these jobs. Why is that? In real life, in our world, it's probably after effect of COVID and paying out unemployment in some cases more than people were making when they were working. But you take that to the fantasy realms. You take that to your OSR, your D&D campaign, even Dungeon Fantasy, right? All these games that are built on the idea that your players are there to accumulate wealth. But at the same time, when you look at the systems that were built into first edition, the system is built to milk money out of those PCs, your player characters, to keep them hungry, to keep them going out. And if you keep putting money into an economy, what happens? Well, you get inflation. That's one thing, right? But you also get maybe people that were there initially make a lot of money. Like your players come out of a dungeon, they've got all this money to spend, and they're tipping, right? Your players, some of them are some of your characters are going to be cheap, but many are tipping. Keep the rest of the gold piece for your 4 coppers worth of ale, right? Which is great. Hey, the bartender will appreciate it. The serving girl will appreciate it. The stable boy will appreciate the extra tip. But what happens is this extra money goes into that economy. Now prices go up. So now when the prices start going up, the ones that made money initially, who have the money, right, but don't normally have that much money, a lot of them are going to probably move out, right? They're going to go, hey, I'm going to take my money to some other small town where there aren't adventurers, and it's going to go so much further. And I'm going to be moderately wealthy for a while. Maybe I'll start my own business. Now, where the player characters are, where they've been paying sometimes through the nose because, hey, the blacksmith knows that they're in money. The innkeeper's like, well, I need to charge you more because I have to provide a bouncer to keep out the riffraff, right? All this other wonderful stuff. It is cause and effect. You put more money in, prices will go up. And in this case, service is going down. Where we are in the Pocono Mountains, a lot of businesses have signs up looking for help. Help wanted. They're paying signing on bonuses. There's a lot of jobs up here. But there aren't a lot of people looking to take those jobs. And that means that if you're looking for a job, you're the one that's usually when you're looking for a job, you're like, oh, God, I need a job. Up here, if you're looking for a job, you've got your pick. Now, a lot of people are picking not to take the job. They're looking to do something else or go somewhere else. Same thing can happen in your fantasy campaign. Imagine when your players come back into town, their third trip out of the dungeon, and there's help wanted signs everywhere because after their first 2 trips, those that could make money and take it and ran and went somewhere else, took that money, ran and went somewhere else. So now, players, they can get food at the end. Price went up, and hey, I'm sorry, but you got to pay a gold piece for the serving utensils and the plate. We'll give you back 10 silvers when you return it clean, mind you. You got to take it out to the trough outside and wipe it down and clean it because they no longer have the busboy or the staff to clean. They got a lot of people, maybe there's a lot of adventurers coming in, a lot of money coming in, and not a lot of people looking to do the job. It's a change. And it's can be, not just real world, it can be a change in your fantasy campaign. So think about it. I'm sure your players will be like, what the hell? I'm a fourth level fighter. I kick ass. I took down an ogre single handedly. I got to clean my plate. I got to wipe it down. I got to bust my own table. Think about it. Think about it. All right, folks. On that note, tomorrow night, there will be a live stream. Yes, I might be in the Poconos. Doesn't make a difference. The live streams continue. Skeeter Green will be our special guest. Yes, the one and only Skeeter. Skeeter wants to talk about the Ennies. What are we going to talk about during the Ennies? Your guess is as good as mine, but I expect it will be very entertaining, and I expect it will be highly interesting. So that's 8 p.m. tomorrow, Wednesday night, July 19th. There you go. Folks, aside from that, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. I'll see you then. Oh, I almost forgot. Subscribe, like, comment. You know the normal shite. Later, folks.